I'm showing people that I can carry a film. I'm showing you that, you know, if you need me to cry and really go there, I can go there. I'm showing you that I could take a relationship and paint it so vividly that you're like, damn, are they messing with each other off screen? No, I'm not.
Melanin goddess that's before me. Hello. Coming up on another act, I talk with Pharoah about why he's finally ready for leading man status and that he's finally white famous. Jay, last time we talked, you weren't sure if you were white famous or not yet. Let's first let the people who are unfamiliar with what that means know what it means to be white famous. And then I'd love to hear where you think you are right now with that.
Well, you know, being white famous means transcending race and just being a superstar known everywhere, being a recognizable face that everybody knows, being a recognizable name that everybody gravitates towards. And am I white famous?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I didn't know before, but it makes sense to me now. Dude, I freaking love you, bro. So, you know.
I love it. But, you know, as you told me back then, LeBron James knows who you are. So, I mean.
Hey, you know, I'm just saying, that's a good thing to put on my special skills. What's your special skill? LeBron James knows Pharoah. That's a special skill. How did it affect my choices of choosing projects? Well, I definitely want a project that I feel like I have a grasp on, you know, and something that's different that people haven't seen before, where it's not just me being a jukebox and popping out random impressions every 10 minutes or whatever. So white famous definitely helped me with my decision making. And with this film, it was something that was different. It was, you know, it was I had to be emotional. I had to show those relationships that I had with the different women, and I had to make it real, and it couldn't be disingenuous, you know. So I had to paint those, and I think Jason's character being indecisive and ultimately growing up throughout the movie and becoming a man at the end and manning up and taking a decision and presenting it and standing on it. I think that's what really stuck out to me. So.
Absolutely. You know, you use the word different as in that's really what you look for. And honestly, that's what I found myself thinking about this project is I don't think that we've seen you be this, you know, in a movie before. Talk to me a little bit about that, because I can imagine it being a bit of a challenge to get people to stop seeing you, as you said, as a jukebox, as the guy who does these really great impersonations and someone who can be a lead in a romantic comedy film.
Well, you know, the good thing about being a comedian is being able to walk in both worlds. You know, we're forced to walk into the dramatic and find the funny in it. There is an innocence to Jason where it's like he's trying to figure it out, and you want him to figure it out because ultimately that's what's going to turn him into a man. That's the transition from being a man child to a man, you know, because he didn't man up on his decision to leave Christina. He ghosted. He just a month before the wedding, he said, forget it, I'm out. And he moved down to South Carolina and he got engaged to somebody else. So it's like he wasn't dealing with his situations, and he's confronted with them all at once, where he has to become a man. And that's what really drew me to the script. And that's what I gravitated towards.
You know, so where do you want to go from here? Because now people are going to see that you can do something that maybe they didn't necessarily think of you in that space before. So moving forward, you know, what types of roles are you looking to also, you know, prove to people and show people what else you have in your bag of acting tricks?
Right. I mean, the movies that I'm trying to pursue now, basically, okay, I'll put it to you like this. I've always said that I want to have Will Smith crossed with Eddie Murphy's movie career, you know, and you could, and to some degree, you could equate that to Jamie Foxx. Yeah. But being able to rock anything that people give me, you know, whether it's a leading man in a drama, or whether it's a leading man in an action comedy, or whether it's a leading man in Marvel or DC, holla, you know, just
put it out there.
I have to do it. You know, look, yeah. I didn't get a chance to take off my shirt, but I'm, you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm hooked up. I was working. All right. Okay. I dropped about, I think I dropped 25, almost 30 pounds for the movie. Okay. So, you know, because it was Corona. So anything that I can sink my teeth into and just not play a bit player. You know what I mean? I'm showing people that I can carry a film. I'm showing you that, you know, if you need me to cry and really go there, I can go there. I'm showing you that I could take a relationship and paint it so vividly that you're like, damn, are they messing with each other off screen? No, I'm not. No. But having that ability and showing that in any way that I can, I want to do it.
Staying with the comedy, one thing that we've discussed already that you do exceptionally well are the impressions and the impersonations. And that obviously has paid off tremendously for you. But it also sounds like you feel it may have been limiting for you at some point. And if so, I would love to hear you talk a little bit about that. Was that more of a deterrent as you were trying to navigate your way into Hollywood outside of sketch comedy?
You know what? I can say this. You can see something yourself a million times, but you have to understand every screen that you grace, there are people in the audience that don't know what you do. So I think as a younger comedian, because I'm still young, you know, I'm 33, baby, you know, I can't run the country yet. You know what I mean? I would not. That is not a job that I want to do. But I think when I was younger, it was more trying to prove to people who had already stated their opinion or whatever, that I did do more. And I think in some ways, I would go so hard at that I would not even try to give the gift that God gave me naturally, which is to go into a character and inhabit that cerebral and bring that and paint that picture. But it was a crippling thing in my mind at first. The positive thing with impressions and mimicry is when you can be somebody so well, that's acting. You know, you don't even realize that that's acting. Making it so clear that that's that person, that's acting. You're not yourself. So you're acting like somebody else. So as I got older, I just learned to not stunt my gift. You understand? And not, you know, and be appreciative of the fact that, like you're saying, it has taken me and it has propelled me to so many different places. I'll tell you some real stuff. That sketch I did on SNL with the comedians meeting, I didn't even want to do that sketch. Leslie Jones, and that's the sketch that's got millions of hits. I think it had over 160 million on some site. I think it was on what was it? It was one of those one of those foreign sites. I can't remember the name right now, but shout out to them. Who am I shouting out right now? You know what I mean? But I didn't want to do it. But I saw when I saw the results and people were like, "Oh, this is great. Yeah, he should have been doing this before." And I'm like, I've been doing impressions on the show for 6 years. This is your first time seeing it? Illusion of the first time. Shakespeare said it. Shakespeare said, illusion of the first time. When you get up there, always acting like it is the first time stuff is coming out of your mouth, because that's the magic and that's the charm of being an entertainer, a good entertainer.
Thank you so much for always being so forthcoming and honest. Such a great interview.
No doubt. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.